Hey, hey, South Bay.
Hey, hey, South Bay. We have another great episode with another great guest. I'm Jeff Pollard at Jeff Pollard 11 on Instagram. We're at the lovely Pollywog Park just to have fun with it. But let's get into it. Who are you? What are you about?
Hi, I'm Maricel Rocha, and I'm here to talk about Health Span.
Health Span. Okay, now what is that about?
It's a time alive in optimal health.
In optimal health. Okay, so what is it? If I am a human being that wants to get into your services, what am I expecting? What woes can I contact you for?
I will help you to stay younger for longer.
I like that a lot. You can help somebody stay younger longer. Now, is there how would I get started? So is the best way to message you, email you, call you, anything like that?
Yeah, you can just send me an email at maricelrocha.com.
Okay.
You can also find me in the social media. I'm on Instagram at Maricel Coaching.
Okay.
Also on Facebook, LinkedIn, everywhere.
Okay, perfect. And all that information will pop up where information can be found. So we can contact you. Is there a survey thing that we have to fill out, or do we get like a free consultation with you first? What's the next step after we've reached out to you?
Yeah, the next step is we just have a conversation because I would like to know what are your health goals and everything that is going around you, especially your lifestyle, because I will be like a auditor of 7 pillars, what I call 7 pillars of age reversal, which are, things like sleep, nutrition, your mindset, exercise, the main foundational areas that really affect the way we are aging. So it will be a conversation, a free consultations to see if my services would be appropriate for you.
Now, just to kind of reiterate, she has her own kind of baseline structure. She has a format that you help with it, correct? And so that's what those pillars are. And she'll use those structures to then help you get into the best you and stay rejuvenated and younger. Is that what I'm hearing?
That's right.
Okay.
Yes. Yes, it's you probably heard and you probably saw trends around that. Oh, let's do this intervention. Let's explore that thing. Fancy, expensive, right? But they're not gonna work unless you have the foundational, the basics. And what I mean with that is, they're equally important. Your sleep, the way you choose the food that the timing of the food, your mindset, how you manage stress, self-regulation, how is your microbiome. I mean, there's so many things we cover that I call fundamental before we go and find other things.
See, I love it. We actually have this little chart thing in front of us, and so it's just kind of fun to there's a huge science behind it, which that's what I appreciate. We're not gonna get into that too much because that's just too technical and crazy, but I do love the structure of it all. Is it okay if I kind of read the 7 pillars real quick?
Absolutely, yes.
So the 7 pillars that she would help cover is like nutrition, mindset, sleep, stress and emotional management, exercise, joy and purpose, and environmental exposures. Those actually sounds like the entire human right there, right?
Well, they're not like randomly picked.
Okay.
I've done the research. I come with a background in biochemistry and biotech.
Yeah. Okay.
So after reading and finding evidence, I found what are the things that actually impact the regulation of your genes. You may have bad genes, but if you regulate those bad genes correctly through something called epigenetics, then guess what? Those bad genes that you brought from mom and dad are not going to impact your aging as much. And vice versa. You may have good genes, but you may not be regulating those good genes in a proper way for you right now. So these pillars that I call the 7 pillars of age reversal are the most important areas in the life of a person that you can optimize with natural interventions without side effects, so that you slow your aging and you extend your health span in a way that works for you. Every person is unique.
Okay. You know what's interesting? So we had a chat prior, and can you tell the audience, like, I mean, obviously, I'm sure you've done it to yourself, and you live by these things. So you don't have to. Nobody has to state their age. But what would you say? You said you were. I think when we spoke, you said you were 10 years younger than you.
Yeah. So let me tell you a little mini story here. So,
Okay.
Because I was into molecular biology, genetics, and all of that 20 years ago, a long time ago, when when people started doing the Human Genome Project, scientists thought that, okay, we're going to discover all the truths around illness and chronic disease and things like that. But it turns out recently, no more than 10 years ago, that we realized that genetic is not explaining everything. You can have identical genetic twins, and one of them, gets diabetes, the other one doesn't. Why? Is it genetic? No, it's lifestyle. So the new science, is not new, but what we have discovered is that epigenetics, that means epi, above the genes, is the new science that explains how lifestyle things, the way you eat, the way you sleep, the way you exercise, affect how you express the genes that you have. And I took the test 3 years ago, and I was 8 years younger. This test, the genetic test, measures your biological age. What is biological age? Is your mileage, like in the cars. And after implementing interventions, I can happily say that my biological age right now is 10 years younger than my chronological age.
Okay. So I look like one of my favorite cars, a 1968 Corvette, but I also have the mileage of that Corvette. So,
well, we need to find out, right? We need to find out. You don't know until you test.
It's all shine, but when you look under the hood, I'm beat up and busted. So, do you call them patients, or do you call them, what do you?
Clients.
Clients.
I'm not a doctor.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the clients will be doing these types of tests.
If they want to, I strongly recommend epigenetic testing. Is like the bird mirror. What's it called? The bird in the car that tells you what's around. So when you pull back your car, you can see if someone is coming. What's
okay.
Called? Bird side.
Yeah, I mean, one, if you're talking about the side cameras, or rear view mirror, or just things that kind of help you back up. I don't know what the camera is called.
The new one that has like
that gives you that 360 view. Yes. I don't know what the term is. So yeah, there's those cameras where if you back up, it actually shows you the top of your car, and you get like a whole 360 view. And I don't know how that tech works, nor the title. So tell me in the comments, but yeah.
So that's what epigenetic testing is giving you, the visibility of your past, the way you've been aging until now, and it projects your health span. What's going to happen to you in the near future, 7 years from now, 5 years from now, 3 years from now, unless you change your lifestyle right now.
Okay. Now, can you give us just a very quick idea? Use me as your example. So I come in, I signed in, I told you maybe issues, I told you my backstory, so you have a clear idea of me. What is a few things that you would help do then?
Okay, so if you were gonna take this epigenetic testing, I would encourage you to take something called Combo, that brings everything about aging, what we just talked, and it combines with something called True Health, which is everything about your nutrition. Because sometimes we take supplements just for the sake of, and we don't know if it's too much, too little, or combination. So this epigenetic test comes with everything about aging and everything about nutrition. So when we have the results, I help you to put together a very unique, personalized plan that will work for you right now.
Okay.
Because things change in time. And for the aging part, we will learn the age of all of your organs, and we will choose the ones that are aging faster than the others, and we'll put interventions specifically to support the first 2 to 3 months that organ or that set of organ systems that are aging faster than the rest.
Okay.
That would be one of them.
is there a time frame like to show a good amount of data? I mean, obviously, you know, you would probably want to stick with her indefinitely just to get the best optimal results. But like, is there like a good is there a minimum that you definitely need to?
The minimum is 3 months.
Okay.
I've seen amazing changes in 4 months,
Okay.
5 months, but most of my clients work with me at least 6 months.
Okay.
Because things take time and you don't want to work with drastic changes in your life. Nobody likes to become strict overnight, right?
Yeah.
So I like to do things that are practical, doable, and I'll meet the client where they are.
Okay. I mean, I can promise you nothing, you know, all the good things take a little bit of time. You really need to get that data and digest everything. That is great. I mean, if you want to stay young longer and find that perfect balance, I really suggest giving her a shot. I do want to throw a little Hail Mary question in the sense of if you can make the world a little bit better, a little less stressful, do you have any advice for us?
Love yourself.
Love yourself. Okay. I love it. If you don't love yourself, then how are you going to get better and help the world? I love it. Okay, well, yeah. Can you once again give your name and business?
My name is Maricel Rocha. I'm a health extension specialist, and you can find me at maricelrocha.com.
All right. Take care, everybody. Thanks.